Have you ever heard the story of the guardian of honey? A tale whispered by the forest about a boy, a dream, and the bees who guarded the light itself. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might change the way you see nature forever. Let's begin our story. The forest was alive with morning light, golden and calm. Dew sparkled on the leaves like 1,000 tiny suns. Beneath the whispering branches walked a boy, Timo, a dreamer with a red scarf and an explorer's hat slightly too big for his head. Timo, softly curious, "I wonder where you're going. Maybe today I'll find something amazing." He fell, down through the earth, past roots and darkness, until a warm golden light surrounded him. He landed gently, not on soil, but on something soft, glimmering, honey. A glowing butterfly danced before him, bright and mysterious. Timo followed, stepping over stones, crossing soft moss. What if the forest hid a kingdom made entirely of honey? Timo lifted his head. He was inside a cavern of light, walls made of golden honeycomb, glowing softly as if the sun lived within. Thousands of bees floated in the air, moving with grace, forming waves of light. Timo whispering, "Wow, is this a secret kingdom?" Could you imagine falling into the heart of a bee kingdom? As Timo stood in awe, a tiny bee landed on his nose. Mira, a baby bee with wings that shimmered like crystal. The bees parted as a larger glow descended from above. Queen Lira, radiant, calm, and kind, hovered before him, her wings like golden silk. Queen Lira, soft and echoing, "Do not fear, little wanderer. You've entered the heart of our world, the hive of harmony." "Timo, I didn't mean to intrude. I just fell." Queen Lira, smiling, "Sometimes those who fall are the ones chosen to rise." Could it be that Timo was chosen for something greater? Queen Lira told Timo that the flowers above had been destroyed, their pollen stolen, their petals trampled. The bees could not survive without them. She asked for his help. Together with Buzzik, the talkative bee, and Nori, the silent builder, Timo gathered seeds, planted roots, and cared for each bloom. Buzzik, playfully, "Hey kid, don't just dig, sing to them. Flowers love a good tune." Timo laughed and hummed a melody. Slowly, the underground garden began to glow with color. Would you sing if it could bring a garden back to life? Suddenly, thunder cracked above. Rainwater leaked through the tunnels. Bees panicked. The hive trembled as honey dripped from the ceiling. Timo grabbed a leaf and started blocking the holes, helping Nori redirect the flood. He slipped once. The water almost took him, but tiny Mira buzzed and pulled him back just in time. Then Queen Lira's deep hum resonated through the hive, calming every bee, and slowly, peace returned. But every storm leaves something behind. What would it be this time? Days later, Timo and Nori worked on something extraordinary, an air glider made of leaves and wax, coated in golden honey resin. Nori, quietly, "Strong, yet light. It will fly like trust itself." The bees cheered as the final wax drop sealed the glider. Timo climbed onto the glider. Thousands of bees lifted him into the sky. He soared above the forest, sunlight breaking through clouds. Below, the flowers he planted shimmered in the shape of a glowing heart. Timo, joyful, "I can see everything. Thank you, everyone." Queen Lira's voice echoed softly in the wind. Queen Lira, "Remember, young guardian, every kindness takes flight. Would you fly if kindness could lift you?" As Timo sat by the fire, he noticed something strange. The honey drop had formed a shape on his map. A trail of gold led deeper into the forest, towards something unknown. He smiled. Timo, another adventure? Would you follow the trail or stay where it's safe? Following the golden trail, Timo entered a cave filled with glowing roots. The air shimmered. Whispering voices spoke in rhythm, bees' ancient songs stored in the stones. Deep within, he found a dark hive. Bees turned gray and silent, their light stolen by a strange mist. Buzzing, serious now. This isn't natural. The shadow spores, they're spreading. Timo, then we'll stop it, together. Can light really defeat the shadows of its own kind? The bees of light faced the bees of shadow. Honey gleamed like molten gold as Timo wielded the glowing honey droplet, its light breaking through the darkness. Queen Lira echoing, "Courage is not the absence of fear, it's flying through it." With one brilliant pulse of light, the shadows dissolved. The gray bees regained their color. Flowers bloomed anew. The forest sang again. Queen Lira approached Timo once more. "Queen Lira, the world above needs more guardians. Will you carry our light to them?" Timo nodded, smiling through tears. The bees lifted Timo once again, this time higher, beyond the treetops, into clouds painted gold. When Timo landed, he looked back. No hive, no bees, only a faint golden shimmer in the distance. He touched his scarf. It now glowed faintly, marked with the symbol of a bee. Every morning after, Timo planted flowers where there were none. Each blossom glowed faintly at dusk. The bee's legacy lived through him. If this story warmed your heart, stay with us for more tales that remind you of the magic within every small act of care. Because every kindness you share becomes part of the light. If you felt the warmth of Timo's journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TaleTubes, where every story brings light to your heart.